Hello class, this week we're going to be exploring the text tool, and we're going to be doing an assignment where we create an album cover for a record. So this is actually quite large. It's about 12.5 inches by 12.5 inches, but don't worry, we keep the resolution low so that you can find images that will fit in on everything. We're going to be focusing to make sure that text remains a prominent part in your assignment. So I do recommend that you look up lots of album covers so you can get an idea of what that could look like. Specifically, I would recommend looking up Blue Note album covers. They had some absolutely incredible text and imagery. This assignment, in a lot of ways, is a flashback to our very first assignment in Photoshop this semester, which was the postcards, only larger and showing off some more things that you learned. Since text needs to be a focal element in this piece, this week we're going to be focusing on text. This will also be very useful in your final project, which will be a poster and a program cover, which we will talk about more next week. And so this is going to be a few hours on the text manipulation techniques that you've got inside of Photoshop, or rather the tools that you have to use it. If you have any questions, feel free, of course, to message me. The one tricky bit to this assignment is I want you to turn in a PNG file, a PNG, but I need it to be CMYK compatible. So what we're going to do is at the end of this, when we get into it, convert it to CMYK first. And then once it's the CMYK, we'll do all of the adjustments we need to bring back some of our vividness, our brightness, and all that. And then after we've done a CMYK, pop it back to RGB. And then once it's RGB, we're going to save it as the PNG file. That way it would be print ready. We'll have a pretty good idea of what it would look like as the print. At that point, you're good to go. Do double check that that it's just a turn-in assignment. At this point in the semester, frequently I'll be requesting that you all post things to the forum so we can all take a look and enjoy all of your hard work. So check that. Don't just rely on the videos. Do read through the assignment as well. All right. That said, enjoy. Text is pretty amazing. We're not getting into typography. That alone would take up a fantastic amount of time. We're also not going into how to install your own fonts at this point. If you know how to, feel free, as long as they're fonts that can be commercially reused. So in other words, you have the license to them, or they're free for commercial reuse. All right. On that note, I will see you in the next video.